Right gang, welcome back. Today's adventure, I've brought you along to Kielder Forest. It's about 2 o'clock now. Had to go to my son's football match this morning for his team, Washington United. They won, get in son. But with that being kind of a midday finish, I decided to head up to Kielder instead of the lakes. Because the nights are drawing in. It's going to be a night in the hammock with a little fire in an ammo tin. I've got a steak to cook on top of it and a bottle of red wine to wash it down with. Just enjoying being out in the trees, or what's left of them. Last time I came here, this was all full of trees here. Massive ones as well. But the place I'm going is quite secluded. It's a little spot I've been to a few times. I like to get myself right out the way, away from all the humans. So yes, I doubt they will have chopped those trees down. Who knows? Maybe they will. There's plenty to choose from over there though. Glorious day for it though. How picturesque is that? Love being near the trees. Just a different style of camp, isn't it? Coming into the winter. Getting a little hidey spot that I've got here in the Kielder Forest. It is a proper hidey spot. You have to cross a river to get to it. I've actually done it in a previous video, one of my first ones when I had hair. So I've come prepared. I've got myself some wet shoes. So when I get to the river, I'll do a little switcheroo, put my boots in the bag, cross over and then change on the other side. And I've got some slippers as well. So I've actually got 3 pairs of footwear on this camp. Ridiculous really. But this path is seldom walked. I don't know why, because it's beautiful. Them trees there. Bit of destruction from years ago. I mean, a lot of these have been felled for years, but that one there, a little walkway across the water, it's tempting. It could be Midge City by the water. So the place where I'm heading to is actually quite a nice little wood block down by the water. And I passed through it a few years ago. Thought about putting my hammock up, but the midge were kicking off. So that's when I actually found this place that I'm heading to, because I just basically pushed up away from the water. But it's got a nice little clearing. You can kind of look over what's left of the forest, catch the sun as it's going down. It's going to be a treat. It's one of the things that I love about this little route is this bridge here. It's bloody beautiful. God knows how many years old, but yeah, stunning. Okay, so that's the river that I need to cross. It's not a raging torrent, but it's enough to get your feet wet. Let's keep pushing along for a bit. See what's occurring. Right, let's head down. Yeah, beautiful. I mean, the water looks like Newcastle Brown Ale, but I'll be crossing it. But first, I'm going to get myself a little staff, a little stick to help us cross the river up there. 1 times stick to help us get across. It's only a small one. I didn't want to take anything too big off the trees. I mean, not that anyone's going to notice. That'll help me cross there, but for now, let's get my water shoes out. Them sexy things. Look at them sexy pins. Wish me luck. Hopefully I don't slip. Oh, it is slippy. Fucking hell's bells. Water's nice, to be fair. Easy. Oh. Nice and easy, that. Come on then. Into the woods. Right. I'm in the old, oh, look at that. Glad I didn't put my boots back on. So I'm now into the wood block that I'd seen many years ago, and it is dead sparse, but it's mega mossy underfoot. So obviously the moss means it's wet, and the wet means midges. So all I did last time was look up, and there's a bit of high ground up there, and that's where I set up camp. So that's what I intend to do again. Yeah, that's why they call these widow makers. Look at that. You don't want that falling on your head when you're in a hammock or a tent. Check the forecast, there's no wind tonight, as in none. So should be a nice relaxed night. Come on, let's get up the hill. It's just steep. The things you do, eh? But I am getting there, almost to the tops of the trees. Here she is. Here she is. Like I'd never left. So it's a good view from here, but I'm going to take away some of that just so I can get a bit more of a clear view of the night sky. I'm just looking out to the trees in front of us, and like the ones closest, they're like swaying a little bit, and the ones in the background are kind of stood still. It's absolutely fantastic. Just taking it in for a minute. I've been collecting a little bit of firewood. It's all the stuff that's dead on the ground. It snaps relatively easily, so please don't be hating. It will go on top of this rock, but it'll also go inside an ammo tin, because why not? Something different. But I think for now, it's time to get a brew on. Well, that has to be probably the most peaceful, beautiful, happy cup of coffee I've ever had. Fantastic. Just being sat here watching the trees. I've had no inclination to go on my phone. There's not a soul around, there's no traffic. All I can hear is the stream whizzing by at the bottom, the wind, the birds. Honest, this is absolutely stunning. If anyone's watching who's never done this before, get in the car, go and find a nice wood block somewhere, get out, soak it all in. But anyway, next for me, I'll be sticking the hammock up, and then I'm going to process down some of the wood. The time now is 4 o'clock. Last light is 20 past 6. So I think, like I say, process that wood up. I've got a steak to cook a little bit later, and like I say, a bottle of red wine to wash it down with. It's interesting, the bottle of red wine. Picked it because it looked good, and then I started reading it, and all the wording on it kind of rings true to my channel and what I do. So I'll show you that later. Nature fun. To be a free man. Cheapo from Amazon, and I've had it years. I brought this one because it's got the mesh net, but as you can probably see, it's ripped. I think that was Ollie once upon a time trying to get out in the middle of the night. Whew, he fell downhill. I think this is going to be a bit low. Let's have a little sit in it, see what the crack is. Arse is on the floor like, but let's lift it up a bit. Right, can I just shimmy it up? What are we seeing this time? Oh yeah! Oh yeah, there it is. Voila. I mean, there's not much to it, is there, really? Ammo tin, the hinge comes off. You can just slide that over there. It's got a grill in the middle, which I created last time. As you can see, it's not been washed, but I'm sure it'll add to the flavour. Dead basic, not really functional because it weighs a ton, but it will contain the fire for us and make sure that it's not really spitting all over me. Lovely, cheap ass hammock. All right then, happy campers. I've processed my wood down. I've just had the little drone in the air. Lovely little footage going along the river and what have you. Well, I thought it was. This is what I've got. And I do have a pile over here as well. But the rule with wood is when you think you've got enough, double it, pretty much. Especially in pine forests, it kind of burns through really, really quickly. Spits out as well, so just be mindful if you're gonna come out and play. And whilst that's doing its thing, I'll introduce you to my red wine, the Wanderer, Melbeck. And it says, "Those who boldly seek shall find." It's me, innit? The hunt. There is but one purpose, one goal, one sole mission. Transversing mountains, crossing plains, hiking forests and navigating waters. Done it all today. I'm not even lying, that's what it is. Even looks like me. 5:30, got about 50 minutes left until the sun disappears. And then I think it'll be an audio book in the hammock. Cheers. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. It's as simple as that. Fire's still going. Bottle of red is still full. It's going to be a good night. What more do you need? Sun's just setting over there. Fire's still going behind us. Just needs a lot of attention. But that steak sarnie was bloody lovely. Dead simple. Steak over the top of the fire. It was a ribeye, and I put a little bit of seasoning on it before I came out. A couple of minutes and it's done. It's not due for rain tonight, so fingers crossed. I'm not even going to put a tarp up, you know, because there is a bit of cover above us. No wind. So hopefully I can just have a really peaceful night in my dangler. Good morning, world. What a fantastic night's sleep that was. Absolutely silent all night, not a breath of wind. No rain, which is good because I didn't have a tarp up. And I've woke up to the sound of birds in a very misty morning. Oh, lovely job. My air mat went down in the night, so I think that's going to make the journey very moody. As the sun set and had my fire going, I could see a bit of a light through there, and so that's on the other side of the river. There's a forest there and it is quite open, and I have seen a fire pit in there. I did have a little nosy a couple of years ago, so I think that's frequented a little bit more on that side, but there was no danger of anyone coming this way. Quite a full one this morning. I'm gonna have some porridge. Right, I'm all packed up and ready to go. No trace has been left. Slight bit of ash on the rock, but that's alright, innit? Down into the forest. Come on in, which way is best? As you can see, prepped for my wee river crossing straight away, so I'll get over, get on the other side, chuck the boots on, and then it's about half an hour walk out of here. Oh, had to happen, didn't it? Tit. Good job I didn't chuck it in the river. Ooh. That were close. Okay folks, that's me back on the trail, heading back to the motor. Beautiful Sunday morning, 8:30, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. So there's not much left for this video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, stick a like on, have a chat, give us a comment. If you get out into the woods, let us know how you manage it. Do you take the hammock? Do you have fires? Do you not? Is it not your cup of tea? And consider subscribing, I suppose. So, until the next one, bye.